Hello, lovely people. My name is Martin Gay, and today is another episode of News on the Spectrum. That's right. What I was doing this weekend? Well, on Friday, I was doing open mic, testing jokes. The jokes kind of work. And after the mic, stayed with my friends and drank a couple of beers. Therefore, on Saturday, I was dying. That's right. I woke up at 9 a.m. And then I went to sleep and I woke up at 2 p.m. But on the other hand, I still continue with my Saturday usually tasks. I cleaned my apartment. I went to Lidl and I made chicken Alfredo. And the case about chicken Alfredo turns out if you, according to the internet, 18% cream is the same as 30%, 36%, but it's not true because I exchanged the 36% to 18%. And also, I forgot to buy Parmesan. So I had to buy like Edam and Gouda, and it's not exactly the same. And the result is not that bad, just it's not the same. Okay. So today episode gonna be about Bolivia. That's right. What do I know about Bolivia? Bolivia is a country in South America, and your neighbors are Brazil, Uruguay, and Peru, if I remember correctly. Capital is La Paz. What else? What else? Mostly the country is full of mountains, and that's right. You guys are known for having cocaine traffic. I don't know if it's true, but every time you're watching a movie, there is always something like, "Oh, Bolivian coke is the purest." I don't know. I don't do coke, so I'm not an expert. But if you guys have it like this, it's okay. The main export of Bolivia, I think cocoa leaves. Probably cocoa leaves because it's also what you make Coca-Cola with. That's right. And the main invention of Bolivia, bolives. Yeah, bolives is like olives but with the B, so they are better. This is why the B. Yeah, you guys invented bolives. I know it was a stupid joke, but nobody ever told me I'm smart. Okay, let's go with the news. The first news are coming from NPR News. In Bolivia, stray dog wanders on the field during pro soccer match. Okay, so unexpected visitor took a soccer field in Bolivia. A professional game was underway when the stray dog ran onto the turf carrying a sneaker in his mouth. So not only he invaded the field, he also stole someone's shoes. This dog is up to no good. This worked out better than the dog could have expected. Players paused the games to carry the dog off the field. Fans were charmed, and one player says he is adopting the dog. See, people, this is the representation of create your own luck. He couldn't find a home, nobody wanted him, and he decided like, okay, no, I will just go to the place where there's a lot of people and someone definitely needs a dog, right? Next question: can the sneaker and Norseman be that far behind? Okay. Oh, that's all the news. Oh, I'm sorry, people. It's a radio. It's a radio. Let me find this news. Let me find this news separately. I'm terribly sorry. I thought it was the regular news. In general, I do not read the news before watching it because I don't want to lose the element of excitement. I would say. Okay, so soccer player adopts the dogs, stray dog who took the field during match in Bolivia, and this time it's coming from Fox 35. So a dog named Cajito won the hearts of soccer fans and the internet alike when a video showed a pooch invading a Bolivian soccer match, running onto the field, stealing a shoe, disrupting the game. As I mentioned, this dog was up to no good. The furry thief can be seen prancing around while onlookers laughed as the players attempted to subdue him. But Cajito naturally thought they were attempting to give him pets, as seen in the video. Pagina Siente, the daily newspaper of the Bolivian capital, reported that Cajito had stolen a boot from National Potosi substitute goalkeeper. Come on, man. Come on, Mr. Dog. His life already sucks. He's a substitute goalkeeper. You know what are the chances that he will be the first one? Almost zero to none. And stole his shoes. The dog was eventually escorted off the field by Tigre player Raul Castro, who reportedly handed him to local authorities. I believe this is your suspect. Thank you for bringing him. This is the reward, a bone. Unfortunately for Cajito, he was struck by a vehicle 2 days later and was sent to be cared for a local shelter. That's right. This is why you don't fuck with Bolivian Football Federation. You invite the peach and then they invite your life. Castro reportedly heard the news, called the shelter, and offered to adopt the dog. Ah, okay, so it was a plot. This is like one of those toxic relationships when one person is always playing the victim, so you have to, so you have to be like nice to them. Okay, second news are coming from Fox News. Zebras control traffic stampedes in Bolivia's capital. Hmm. Driving in Bolivia capital of La Paz is a zoo. Buses and taxis swerve on out of traffic, cars blow through the stop sign, and pedestrians narrowly avoid collisions with crazy drivers carrying down narrow side streets. With traffic seemingly stampeded of wild animals, Bolivian officials decided to take one of their own to order the crossing the street. Enter the dancing zebra. That's right. Have you ever seen this movie Madagascar? They had dancing zebras too. La Paz Corp of about 100 dancing zebras at risk youth who got individual full body zebra outfits hit the streets with the world's highest capacity of school children and the elderly make it safely across the streets. This initiative starts in 2001 with about 20 zebras hitting the streets, and then they start having kids, and there is more zebras. Soon the whole country gonna be occupied by zebras. hmm Once officials decided the zebras on two legs were safer and more effective than the on four, the program really took off. I don't know who wrote it, but it's funny. So, so they are helping move traffic, and they're better than sanctions and tickets. And police sometimes get annoyed by equine traffic enforcers and claim they hinder their jobs. Studies indicate La Paz residents respect and enjoy seeing the wild beasts on the side of the road. Yeah, the policeman is like, those fucking zebras are stealing my job. All right, they're stealing my job. I cannot take bribes. Besides helping ease traffic, the zebras are part of larger project to help around 3,000 at-risk youth by giving kids between 15 and 22 improvement jobs. All right, that's a good initiative. Take them out of the streets. Nothing good on the street happens, people. Before becoming a zebra, I lived a messy life. One worker named Rebecca told Sky News. Now our city but now I know, sorry, our city better and hope to change it with the express myself. Nobody can see my face and my smile, but I can help others to feel truly happy. And that's the attitude you should have at your job, right? You're playing a zebra, you're a host, you're whatever, but you make people happy. That's fucking amazing, all right?
And now is the time for news from Czechoslovakia. Czechoslovakia still doesn't exist.
All right, lovely people. Now is the time for the second part of the news. We spoke about people dressing up as zebras and the dogs at the football pitch. And now the next news are coming from ODT Central. Frankly speaking, I have no idea if this, because I'm using this news from ODT Central, but I have no idea if they are verified. It would be kind of hilarious though. Okay, so Bolivian townsfolk put mayor in stocks for doing a poor job serving them. That's right. If you're a politician, they should put you in chains and stocks and kick him in the ass. In most countries, the only way you can punish politicians, civil servants, for not doing a proper job is not voting for them next election. But in Bolivia, they have this thing called social justice. Ooh la la. The people of San Buenaventura, a small town in northern Bolivia, recently made good use of their constitutional right to social justice, but by putting their mayor Javier Delgado in stocks for an hour, just an hour, to let him know that they are not satisfied with his service. Photos of disgraced mayor sitting on the ground with one leg trapped in the medieval restraining device while surrounded by angry townspeople have been doing the rounds in South American social media and news sites since late February. Oh yeah, they're actually like sitting and looking at him, and the guy And there is a dog next to him. Like, I don't know what's going on in South America, but every time there is something like, I don't know, a football game, a concert or something, there's always a dog, a stray dog. And now it's like a stray dog sitting next to a mayor. So on February 25th, Mayor Javier Delgado was supposed to inaugurate a bridge built with state and municipal funds. But then he got to the site. He was shocked to learn that the crowd waiting for him was not there to attend the event, but teach him a lesson. Without even bothering to explain, he was being punished for. They just grabbed Delgado and put him in wooden stocks. Someone had to make the stocks. It's not like a thing you can buy in store in IKEA. IKEA, the new stocks for the mayors. They didn't even give me opportunity to find out why they were submitting me. Yep, this is how it goes with social justice most of the time. You have no opportunity. But I did not put up the resistance knowing that there was a risk of things escalating even further. Yep, they could put your head into stocks. By these people, Delgado means political adversaries. Later, they gave me opportunity to explain, and they apologized to me as they saw that have been manipulated and misinformed by those people. And by these people, political oppositions, of course. And they were like people who are in the pocket of river transporters and lodging companies. Oh la la, people, that's a big accusation. Hmm. So the Daniel Salvador, the native on San Buenaventura, told Radio Fides that Mayor Delgado had been punished for not fulfilling his commitments to the local community, lying to them, and not making them his priority when they ask for an audience. Yep, sounds like a politician to me. To make things matters worse, he actually was the third time Javier Delgado got a taste of social justice during 2.5 year term. First time he was put in stocks for a few months, just a few months after coming into the office. Second time, members of the community took over his office and kept him away for 2 months. Fearing for his life, he fled to the neighboring town until the Commission of Indigenous authorities put the end of the conflict. There are only few people in this country who are subjects of those traditional punishments, he complained. Well, I wonder why is that. Well, I think you should be no. I think you should be happy about it. You know, it's only few people, and you're one of the few. That's something you can talk about to other people. Eh? Like many other indigenous communities in Bolivia, the people of Sambaratura govern themselves according to three basic principles: do not be lazy, do not be liar, do not be a thief. Yes, that's great principles. And they always ordering social justice if they are infringements of these rules. And there included social justice had been included in country constitution in 2009, although it's only acceptable in the case of minor crimes like trespassing private property or cattle theft. Serious crimes still have to be referred to the courts, and the courts order stocks. Okay, and there is another news from ODT Central. A Bolivian state airline hires interspecies communicator to find passenger missing cat. What? Bolivia State Airline has become a target of ridicule after hiring an interspecies communicator, someone who can talk to animals. Did they fucking hire Dr. Dolittle? So basically, the disappearance of Tito, the cat, had been matter of state business in Bolivia for about a month ever since the cat was lost by a staff of Bolivia state-owned airline. Tito owner, a woman working in Ireland, was taken to the cat from Tarija to Santa Cruz to have it certified as a therapy animal. People are fucking crazy with their cats and dogs, seriously. So they lost him. They don't know where is it, and they're looking for him. And this, in general, this airlines is losing a lot of stuff according to the article. I'm just speeding through it because it's a lot of extra news that are not interested. Okay, so they tried to locate him, but they couldn't found. So they hired an interspecies communicator who claimed to be able to establish an energy connection. Now, I do really love the fact that every country has their own magic people. Like in Poland, we used to have this dude who was telling old ladies in TVs, like, if you put your hands to TV, you'll be saved and healed. It was called Hands That Heal, and the TV was warm because it's TV, right? So when you touch it, it was warm, and the guy was like, "Oh, do you feel the warmness? This is my energy flowing through it." With his techniques, he can communicate with Tito and find out where he is. Is he scared of hidden, or if he's something serious, something happened? So far, he has told me that he's still alive, that he's hiding, obviously scared, but his energies are going down because lack of food and water. How much they pay him? That's my question. I can do that job. I can talk to cats. Hey, little motherfucker, get out, and they will run away. The interspecies communicator has apparently been keeping in touch with the cat's owner who has lost their job in Ireland and has remained in the town of Tarija to continue looking for Tito. People are crazy. If your cat gone missing, go back to your job. You know what's more important than your cat? Having salary. Yes, and she has not lost hope to find the cat, but the chances that go down with each passing day. That's right, the cat is already living his best life with some other owners. The government hiring of this special communicator, which most people consider a fraud, has attracted a lot of criticism from general public, with some simply mocking officials and others accusing them of wasting valuable resources. Yes, I do agree with them. You are wasting money. Anyway, that was the news from Bolivia. I hope you liked it. If you liked it, like and subscribe. And if you have news from your country, and there is an email in the description. In the meantime, enjoy the rest of the Sunday. My name is Martin K. Take care.